Welcome back to Auto Reviews, the channel where we dive deep into the world of technology, defense, aviation, and performance machines that shape the modern battlefield and beyond. Today we are going to review one of the most iconic and dependable fighter jets in the United States Navy's arsenal, the A-18 Super Hornet. This aircraft is not just a fighter jet, it's a symbol of American airpower, versatility, and modern combat capability. From its design and engineering, to its performance in real-world missions, and even its price and cost-effectiveness compared to rivals, we will cover everything in detail so you get a complete picture of why the Super Hornet continues to dominate the skies decades after its introduction. The story of the A-18 Super Hornet starts with the need for a more advanced, multi-role aircraft that could take on both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. The original Hornet, introduced in the 1980s, already had a strong reputation, but the demands of modern warfare required something bigger, faster, stronger, and more adaptable. Boeing stepped in to develop the Super Hornet, officially designated the F/A-18E for the single-seat version and F/A-18F for the two-seat variant. Unlike the original Hornet, which was compact, the Super Hornet was stretched in size, with increased wingspan, larger fuel capacity, and stronger engines, making it a true heavyweight compared to its predecessor. From a design standpoint, the Super Hornet is a marvel of aerodynamics. Its enlarged intakes allow for greater airflow to the engines, while the fuselage itself is around 20% larger than the legacy Hornet. This increase in size translates to more internal fuel capacity, giving the Super Hornet a significantly longer combat radius and greater endurance. For naval operations, this is crucial, because aircraft carriers need fighters that can stay in the fight longer without relying on constant refueling. Another subtle but critical design feature is its reduced radar cross-section compared to earlier models. While it's not a stealth jet like the F-35, Boeing incorporated radar-absorbing materials and shaping techniques to make it less visible on enemy radar, giving it a survivability edge. Performance is where the Super Hornet really shows its power. Equipped with two General Electric F414E400 turbofan engines, each generating around 22,000 pounds of thrust, the aircraft is capable of reaching speeds of Mach 1.6. While not the fastest jet in the world, its speed combined with high maneuverability makes it incredibly effective in dogfights and evasive maneuvers. The thrust-to-weight ratio is impressive, and coupled with digital fly-by-wire controls, pilots have unmatched agility in both close air combat and low-altitude strike missions. The aircraft has a maximum takeoff weight of around 66,000 pounds, allowing it to carry an enormous payload of weapons, sensors, and fuel tanks. Speaking of payload, the Super Hornet is known for its versatility. It has 11 hardpoints that can carry a wide variety of weapons, from AIM-9 Sidewinders and AIM-120 AMRAAMs for air superiority, to JDAM precision-guided bombs and Harpoon anti-ship missiles for ground and sea strike missions. It can also be configured for electronic warfare missions with the EA-18G Growler variant, which specializes in jamming enemy radar and communications. This flexibility is what makes the Super Hornet so valuable to the U.S. Navy, because it can replace multiple aircraft roles with one platform, cutting down costs and streamlining operations. Another strong point of the F/A-18 Super Hornet is its advanced avionics suite. The cockpit is designed around a large touchscreen display that integrates flight, weapons, and sensor data into a single interface, allowing the pilot to make faster decisions in combat. The radar system, the APG-79 Active Electronically Scanned Array (AESA) radar, provides long-range detection, multiple target tracking, and high-resolution mapping. This radar gives the Super Hornet the ability to engage targets beyond visual range with deadly accuracy, while also scanning the ground for strike missions. Combined with infrared search and track systems, electronic countermeasures, and helmet-mounted cueing systems, the aircraft ensures the pilot always has superior situational awareness. When it comes to performance in real-world missions, the Super Hornet has proven itself repeatedly. It has seen extensive action in the Middle East, from Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan to Operation Iraqi Freedom and missions over Syria. Whether it's air-to-air combat patrols, close air support for troops on the ground, or precision strikes on high-value targets, the Super Hornet has delivered consistently reliable results. U.S. Navy pilots often praise its ruggedness, carrier adaptability, and ability to withstand harsh operational environments. Its twin-engine configuration also adds an extra layer of safety for carrier operations, reducing the risk of catastrophic engine failure compared to single-engine jets. Another advantage of the Super Hornet is its maintainability. Designed with fewer moving parts and easier access panels, the aircraft is significantly cheaper to maintain than some of its competitors. The Navy reports lower operational costs per flight hour compared to aircraft like the F-35C, making the Super Hornet not just powerful, but also cost-effective in the long term. For a military that needs to sustain global operations with budget constraints, this factor cannot be overlooked. Now let's talk about cost and pricing. The flyaway cost of a brand new A-18 Super Hornet ranges between $65 million to $70 million, depending on the configuration and systems included. This makes it considerably less expensive than the F-35C Lightning II, which is priced closer to $100 million per unit. For allies and foreign customers, this difference in price can be a deciding factor. Countries like Australia and Kuwait have chosen the Super Hornet because it offers a balance of modern capabilities at a more affordable price point compared to next-generation stealth jets. In terms of operating costs, estimates suggest around $18,000 per flight hour for the Super Hornet, which again is cheaper than the F-35, making it appealing for long-term sustainment. But price is only one part of the equation. The real question is value. For the U.S. Navy, the Super Hornet represents an ideal mix of proven combat effectiveness, versatility, and affordability. It may not have the stealth of the F-35, but it makes up for it with reliability, multi-role capability, and lower costs. That's why even in the era of fifth-generation fighters, the Navy continues to purchase new Super Hornets and upgrade existing ones with Block 3 enhancements. These upgrades include advanced conformal fuel tanks for extended range, upgraded avionics, a new tactical targeting network technology for better communication in joint operations, and even a reduced radar signature for survivability in contested airspace. Essentially, the Block 3 version of the Super Hornet ensures the aircraft remains relevant well into the 2030s. In terms of performance comparison, the Super Hornet might not outclass the F-22 Raptor in air dominance or the F-35 in stealth, but it doesn't need to. It fills a critical role for the Navy, where versatility and carrier adaptability matter more than extreme stealth or top speed. Its ability to operate from aircraft carriers with rugged landing gear, folding wings, and tailhook design ensures it can handle the demanding environment of carrier-based aviation, something land-based fighters often cannot replicate. From a pilot's perspective, the Super Hornet is known to be pilot-friendly, with controls that balance sophistication and ease of use. The high angle of attack performance and advanced flight controls mean pilots can push the aircraft to its limits without losing stability. Training on the Super Hornet also prepares pilots for future transitions to fifth-generation jets, making it a cornerstone of the Navy's pilot training pipeline. Internationally, the Super Hornet has been a success story as well. Australia has integrated the aircraft into its Royal Australian Air Force fleet with great results, and Kuwait has ordered dozens of units to modernize its air force. Boeing has also pitched the jet to countries like Canada, Finland, and India, offering a cost-effective alternative to more expensive fifth-generation options. Its proven track record makes it a strong candidate for nations looking for a dependable, combat-tested multi-role fighter. Looking at the bigger picture, the A-18 Super Hornet is more than just a fighter jet, it's a platform that bridges generations of technology. It embodies the best of fourth-generation design while incorporating advanced features that keep it competitive even in a world dominated by stealth and electronic warfare. Its balance of performance, cost, and mission flexibility ensures that it will remain a backbone of the U.S. Navy's air wings for many more years. In conclusion, the A-18 Super Hornet is one of the most successful fighter jets of its time. Its combination of speed, maneuverability, weapons payload, advanced avionics, and cost-effectiveness make it a standout in the world of military aviation. While newer jets like the F-35 often steal headlines, the Super Hornet quietly continues to do the heavy lifting, proving that sometimes reliability and versatility matter more than cutting-edge flash. With continuous upgrades and proven battlefield performance, this jet remains a critical asset for the U.S. Navy and its allies. That wraps up our detailed review of the A-18 Super Hornet. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most iconic fighter jets, make sure to hit the like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to Auto Reviews for more in-depth coverage of military aviation, defense technology, and performance machines from around the world. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.